try something a little different tonight. Let's get that going. Let's get this going. Alright, alrighty. Doing that thing again that I don't like because it implies it's not working properly. Oh, should change that. It's not the first cut. It's not really the official first. It's an affiliate. Fix that. It'll be fun here tonight. I don't know what Mike's schedule is, so I don't know if Mike will be dropping in here just to try to figure out the coding again. I won't lie, I don't have time to fuck with it tonight. I really do want to get this orange done, get this background finished, and get going. I really expect to be done this painting by this episode. I really thought I was going to be done by now. But again, see, there's stuff that I've mentioned it, I think, a little bit. I'm not sure on here. I'm sure on my stuff. There's some anniversary dates coming up and things that I don't prefer to remember. I mean, I won't allow myself to forget them either, but it's just stuff I can't really. Now that is a very short loop. I might have to go back to the Japanese. I don't know. That's a short too. I don't know. Doesn't feel as repetitive though. Let's try. Alexa, play number 2.
Resuming your most recently added book from Kindle.
No.
Here's the lost art of reading nature.
Alexa,
Science.
cancel.
Have a great day.
Go fuck yourself. Alexa, activate bagpipe sounds.
Okay, here's bagpipe sound. Welcome to bagpipe sound.
We'll find out. I'm walking by, girls be looking like Danny Fly. Alright, hold on. Alexa, activate bagpipe music.
Welcome to bagpipe music. I have 3 different bagpipe songs for you. Please say 1, 2, or 3.
Play all.
Please say 1, 2, or 3 for play a bagpipe song.
3.
Sexy. When I'm at the bar, security kids can't fight them off. And when I'm at the beach, I'm in Speedo trying to tan my cheeks. What? This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. Been to the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. Why? Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Check it out. Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 I do the wiggle dance. I do the wiggle dance. See, and I know it. Body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out.
I wonder. I had to see if he'd be down for something like this. It could be interesting. Huh. I'm just thinking about something. I just wonder if I could do a simulcast with Mike at some point. I don't know, watch something. We'd have to be something that's public domain, so we don't get worried about any fucking cities. Oh fuck no! No Christmas music. God damn it. I think that would be fun. Do a viewing party, but something cheesy, like the 1950s, Little Shop of Horror or something like that. I believe that's copyright has been expired for a while now, actually. If I'm not mistaken, you can actually, if you wanted to, as a private citizen, or whatever, as a random person, you could actually run copies of that movie on DVD and sell them, and they really can't do shit to you.
All I wanna do is to thank you, even though I don't know who you are. You let me change lanes while I was driving in my car. All I wanna do is to thank you, even though I don't know who you are. You let me change lanes while I was driving in my car. Whoever you are, I wanna thank you, whoever you are. I wanna thank you, whoever you are. I wanna thank you, whoever you are. All I wanna do is to exist, so go get it off. Parking in the lot, I'm driving around all day, but then after music hits, I'm gonna get off again. Then all I have to say, all I wanna do is to thank you, even though I don't know who you are. You let me change lanes while I was driving in my car. All I do is to thank you, even though I don't know who you are. You let me change lanes. whoever you are. I wanna thank you, whoever you are. I wanna thank you, whoever you are.
Do you guys ever have that? I mean, it doesn't be here, but I don't know. Again, maybe this is for a YouTube viewer from somewhere down the line. There's a couple, got like an extra subscriber to that on YouTube, so maybe it's for them. I don't know. But I just wondered about, like, when I was a kid, like, basically just like, do you ever have like those experiences or something where you feel like you're kind of indebted to somebody, or somebody kind of came in and you never fucking knew who they were for something rather stupid, you know, like just something kind of dumb, but you always end up feeling like you kind of feel indebted to them, and you never find out their fucking name. And like this song's one, like, you know, oh, I want to thank you for letting me in, you know, let me change lanes. But I remember, like, when I was a kid, and it's a stupid story, I mean, like, as most of mine tend to be. There was a really bad snowstorm. I think I was 8 or 9. And, like, you know, the kids, we were all in school, but we were getting called out. And I was one of the last kids to, like, get called out. Primarily because my dad was also a teacher, so he really couldn't call me out of school until he was home, you know. Kind of works that way. And we lived close enough to the school at the time that I would just walk home. So I must have, no, I could have, yeah, I must have been 8. Because I would have been close enough to, we were still living in Leadham. Yeah, it could have been the year we moved. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's pointless detailing. Sorry. But I remember, like, I was walking, and I sort of I had thought this. I didn't think I had actually said it out loud. But, like, it was really bad snow. Like, it was blowing like crazy, like a fucking blizzard or whatever. And, I swear to God, I was like, I thought to myself, I'm gonna freeze to death. Like, I just swore I was gonna, you know, freeze before I got. I mean, my parents' house was a block and a half away from the school. Even from the end I was leaving on, it was like 2 blocks. Like, it wasn't like that far. But I just felt like I'm gonna die before I get there. And I remember somebody actually like saying, like, no, you're not. You're gonna be fine. Like, they must have been going to pick up their kid, and I must have said it out loud. And it's just like one of those weird things where it like made me feel like, okay, I can make it. And I went, yeah, it's stupid. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know whose parent it was. I have no idea who it was that said it to me. Yeah, because it was like blinding snow, so I wouldn't have seen their face anyway. Could be a solution to my problem. I have mic sense, according to this drum and bass group, that could work. Pipes and all that. At least until I get my stuff from writing done. There was a bunch. What did I see? I saw something last night that I was like, oh, do I need that? No, it's the Carmine amp out up here. Never mind. It's the Carmine amp out here. Okay. It's the Carmine last night. But yeah, just wonder if anybody has like something stupid like that, where you had like a weird moment. Like again, not like you know, like the Good Samaritan comes out and like actually saves your life and nobody knows who it was. I'm just like something stupid. At least you have a sense of depth. Or maybe it's just my neuroses. I saw, if anybody comes here regularly, notice that I play Rocket League. It's one of the few video games I play. Except when I want to embarrass myself playing Spider-Man. No, I don't broadcast on here, I just embarrass myself to myself. That's kind of hard to do. But there are times I go, you've been playing video games since you were 6 years old, and you still suck at them. But anyway. Rocket League announced that crossplay is live on all systems, but it sucks. Like, I don't know how else to put it. But they announced it like, oh, you can play against anybody, now. But I'll be honest, I was already doing stuff. I mean, they've had some sort of crossplay because you would get sign-nets if you were on PS4 or whatever, which were your way of telling this is someone who doesn't have the same system as you. And I don't know what we were cross-playing with, but it was only like, certain types of PCs or what, I don't know. That's still there. That's what they were like trying to sell as a major point. And you can now, I think, do private matches with PS4 and PC or whatever player, platforms. It's like, which that has some potential use for me, only like slightly though, where I could set up like if possible. Like I have a couple buddies that play on PC, and I have my daughter's boyfriend who plays on PS4. So I could try to maybe like make an arrangement where I'm on my PS4 account, he joins me, I guess over there, like my daughter's boyfriend joins me, and then my two buddies can team up on the PC account, and maybe we could just set it up so maybe it's like one PS4, one PC or something. I don't know. But I thought it'd be interesting to. That's about like, but it'd be a way to like practice and do certain things like that, I guess. But it's one of those things that, like I said, so it'd be cool to be able to set up like. Eventually, the Rocket League said they are going to get to the point where you can like team up with somebody, which that would be really cool then, because then I could, like I said, if oddly both PC players I work with, I've played with are both me and Matt. So if both Matts, if one of them's not able to play, but Andrew would be, then I could use, hey Andrew, join up here and we'll get that done here. part of me wishes I could unify my accounts, and part of me doesn't want to, because right now my PC account is much better in threes, but it's not so hot in all the others, whereas my PS4 account is hot in the other two, and it's still pretty good in threes, it's just not as good. Either way, I'm pretty sure, like, I was talking to, I'll just say Matt A, because it's easier way to put it, as opposed to Matt W. I was talking to Matt A, and, you know, I was saying how basically at this point, I think I'm at a point where I'm not going to get any higher in the Rocket League, you know, rankings without a team. I'm just not going to do it solo queuing. I just can't. See, Matt and I, Matt A and I, both play the same way, which is very much a support player. So we like to set people up for shots, but we need the people to know I'm setting you up for a shot. And if you don't know that, you know, if you're expecting someone to do something amazing, you know, they have they don't know that, they're not set up for you, and then they, you know, they're wondering why you didn't finish the shot. It's like, because I was working here to distract them over here so you could get it when I take it that way. If you've ever actually seen me do something actually kind of amazing on Rocket League, if you look on my YouTube account, I'll put a highlight up there every now and then. It's like, oh, damn, I can't believe I did this one. Usually it's because I've been so frustrated with trying to set them up with something. Like, fuck it, I'm taking the ball now. I know it's a ways off still, but I want to make sure it's kind of noted. Hopefully, people will start noting it. February 22nd, unless there's a Flyers game. I don't know if there's a Flyers game. If we're going to try to get them today, but I don't think there is. So I don't think I have tickets for it. But anyway, I did tell my son for his birthday, I'm going to hook this thing up to the PS4 and let him play Fortnite on my stream. He won't have a face cam.
Still undisputed. Words out of my mouth, out of my shoes. I put so many dues. I feel used and abused. I'm so abused. Excuse me. For example, I'm an inspiration for a whole generation. But unless you got 10 sticky fingers, it's an imitation, a figment of your imagination. But boy, it gets worse. I'm not down, so I'm dying of thirst.
And then I think I'll probably end up doing it again for mine. I'll do the Rocket League that nobody came to. We'll see. Because I think, if I remember correctly, when I was playing it, I believe RLCS was going on or something. So I was like, I wonder what nobody's. Oh yeah, maybe that's why. There's actually, you can watch a hack that sucks, or you can watch like the pros. I wonder what people can choose. You can watch Squishy Muffins do fucking amazing shit, or you can watch me go, I have to dribble now. We'll see. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. I've got to keep control. I remember
remember doing a time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness begat me and a voice would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to the right. Your hands on your hips, then bring your knees in tight. Then it's a pelvic thrust that really traps you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy free me, so you can't see me. No, not at all. Another dimension with voyeuristic intention. Well secluded, I see all with a pitiful mind flip. You're into the time slip, and nothing never be the same. It's a sensation, like you're under sedation. And yes, I know I always, you'll hear me, no Christmas music, but Halloween music, fuck yeah.
Having a think, and give a guy, give me a wink.
Sort of related, it is related, I guess. Very related. There was an awesome picture that came out right before Halloween, not before Halloween, right before Thanksgiving, which, it's a picture of Dr. Frankfurter at the dinner table, and it says, save a turkey, eat meatloaf. Okay, here you are. That's funny right there.
Let's do the time warp again.
Wait a second. That's very serious.
Looks out the window with a mosquito. I was not allowed to leave the room. I saw the sun go down, and now it's coming up somewhere in that time between.
That was a really big blob. That's where it got a little thicker than it should have been. Oh well.
You were just paying me a little visit, reminding me of his presence and letting me know he's waiting. Whoa.
That's really fucking funny. And maybe you will find it, but I do. I don't know what the fuck happened. If you remember, if anybody's been here, I had my one USB port shit out on me for whatever reason. I tried to override it by using a one of those I guess multi-port ones, so it turns one USB port into 4. But it didn't work on this. It wouldn't, Streamlabs would not read it at all. It was no, there's nothing plugged in there. No, there's stuff plugged in there. No. So Now, it was a Siemens equipment thing, and like I said, I was laughing hysterically that, oh, look at this, Siemens failed me again. And then I threw the fucking thing over there somewhere. And that's not a big area. If you've seen when I've switched this camera, right over there is only... Oh, you know what I didn't do? Sure, it's still not zoomed in. Anyway, sorry. Focus first. Focus there. Okay. Sorry about that. But, like, it's 4 feet over there, like, you know, like, from here to the door, and... I still can't find the damn thing. I don't believe I actually threw it in the trash. Maybe I did pick it up and throw it in the trash. I don't remember doing it. If I had known then what I know now, if I had known then what I know now, if I had known what I know now, I know what I know now. Christian music. Alright, more Pearl Jam. Okay, I'll take it.
Don't need a helmet, got a hard hand. Don't need a raincoat, I'm already wet. Don't need a bandage, that's too much. Blood on the ground, roll right off. The whipping, 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 whipping. Don't need a hand, there's always arms attached. Oh no, get behind, I can't fall back. Oh, I must retrust all these rusted rails. They don't want no change, we already have. The whipping, the whipping, the whipping, the whipping. Don't need to push, but I'm being shunned. No, Lord, I'm snakes like you. Think we've had enough. I can't believe a thing. They want us to. Oh, we all got scars facing. I'm whipping, whipping, the whipping, whipping. I really can hit me with a hand of broken nails. You pull my cheek and pull my chain and watch my blood begin to boil.
But I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. To hold to start a fire, I'm burning diesel, burning dinosaur bones. I'll ride this river down to Stillwater and ride a pack of dogs. But I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. Doris boys along the road, like God's eyes in my headlights. And when dogs are looking for their bones, and it's raining ice picks on your steel shore. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. Yeah, I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm man enough to admit Johnny Cash is a better version of the Soundgarden. I'll throw that out there. Send me all the hate mail you want. That version's fucking awesome. I love Soundgarden. Don't ever mistake that. But that's a fucking amazing version of the song. He does a better version of Hurt too. There, said it. Taxi, hotel. I got the whiskey, baby, I got the whiskey. I got the cigarettes. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Alright, we got a little bit of time. Maybe make a little movement at least on the shoes. What do we say? We should do that, right? The blues I have here are dead in the water now on my palette. They've been sitting there for more than a day, let's put it that way. For some reason blue dies like that now. I got the cigarettes. Just got a couple spots I can touch. The super ultra maxi mega super funky love baby. Oh, I need the superstar. I need a candy bar. Automatic, taxi, stop, electric, cigarette, love baby, hotel, rock and roll, the discotheque, electric, super sex, automatic, taxi, stop, electric, cigarette, love baby, hotel, rock and roll, the discotheque, electric, super sex. You are a super ultra maxi funky American love baby. God, I love Morphine. The band's pretty good too. Hey mama, hey that dog, got sexy, baby talk, got California, baby dog.
Alright.
Picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Automatic taxi stop. Electric cigarette. No, baby. I hope that will rock and roll in discotheque. Electric super sex.
Alright, we gotta think about the traits I want. Oh, if you want to see a reference photo of the shoes that we're painting here, they're exciting shoes, I know. Look to Discord, there's a reference photo, hashtag thingy there. I'm very bad at Discord. Bad at streaming. Bad at gaming. Bad at painting. It's a pattern. I'm working on it. What did Kurt say? I'm worse at what I do best. Alright, so we'll need a little Viridian.
Viridian green? What the freak? You insane?
Alright, Viridian. Let's switch this up a little bit. Alright. I don't know what the second one is. Alexa, activate bagpipe music.
Welcome to Bagpipe Music. I have 3 different bagpipe songs for you. Please sing 1, 2, or 3.
2. Pretty sure we're listening to 3. So we got some Viridian, we got some Ultramarine. Lizarin. So now, if you've been paying attention here. Oh, no. Something popped up there. Okay. I don't use black in my paintings, which makes it tricky to play, paint black shoes. You're like, well, how are you going to do it? I will tell you. And let's brief word from our sponsor. No, I'm just kidding, I don't have any sponsors. Ew, no, God, I don't know that. I'm not sure that's good anymore. I've ever seen it change that color. Francine should be okay. Francine will do fine. Alright. I'm going to show this to the camera primarily in hopes that my buddy Davin checks it out one time and decides to throw up because he hates when I see these big blobs. So, oh wait, pull up a little bit. Alright, there we go. French Ultramarine, whoa. Viridian, Burnt Sienna, and Alizarin Crimson. My buddy Davin hates his big blobs. He's freaked the fuck out about them. So that's for you, Dav. Love you, buddy.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, I swear it's true. I was just about to say I love you.
And really what I was going to make is like a ugly motherfucking brown. I might even throw some ultramarine, ultraviolet in there. Ultramarine violet. I fucking love that color. But it makes it like a really dark, ugly ass muddy color. But you can get a lot of variety out of it. And that sounds weird, but it's true. But you figure the red, the Alizarin Crimson and the Viridian, those red and greens mixing together, kind of on their own will make a brown tone. You throw the Ultramarine and then the Burnt Sienna in there. I did say Burnt Sienna, right? That's what it is. Might have had umber in my mind, but if I said it by accident, that was a mistake. Because my raw umber here looks like shit right now. Like, it really looks ugly when I open it, though, too. But I mean, I want you guys to look at that. Like, look at that. Like, look at that. That's almost perfect black, but when it dries a little bit and you start mixing little colors in there, it shakes up pretty nicely. as opposed to ivory black, which just is black, just takes it over. Like, you know, it shifts it from being more tonal changes to more color changing. I don't know anybody else that does this, so I don't really have anyone else to reference to you. I mean, even people that I've admired, like other artists for, you know, impressionists and stuff like that, a number of them would use black still, and so I don't really even have anybody there I can use as a point of reference for, you know. Any more medium in there, gotta get nice and loose. I think I'm out of the medium though, on this bottle at least.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Here, especially, we can start almost like, I mean, I won't lie, it's pretty much exactly like, actually, fucking at the wrong angle. I gotta stand up. And you know what? Fuck it, we're adjusting it. I'll adjust the camera a little bit too, hold on. But I gotta be up for this. So it's just a little. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you like wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. If I mispronounce any Italian words, you have to understand I speak Italian as well as I speak Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese. At your feet, you're in law. When you walk in the dream, but you know you're not dreaming, so you're alright. Excusing me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. You get behind heel in your foot and your heel, it's amore. That's amore. Lucky fella. You know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. Now, as I've often said, I'd love this channel to become. Oh God, no! You can't. Shit out of this song. No. Not that I haven't been doing it on more, you know, and stuff, but.
Because mutiny on the bounty is what we're all about.
Anyway, like I said, I'd love people to paint along at some point, you know. I wouldn't want to have just a community night. I'd like our, you know, people to be doing a project similar, not necessarily always the same. You want to paint from the photo reference that I put up in the Discord, that's fine. Or just grab a pair of old shoes yourself, or whatever.
I'm lost now, and I'm rhyming and stealing.
You know. Or draw, whatever you want to do. It's not like I'm a psychiatrist. No, grab yourself a can of pork soda, would you? Yeah. But it's cool. It's always much better to paint from life. So if you want to grab a pair of old shoes, it's probably better than trying to work off the reference photo. And as I said, expect a couple times this year to see shoe paintings. Not necessarily the same pair of shoes, but I like shoes as an idea of like a portrait, sort of.
I'm lost now, and I'm rhyming and stealing. And the 40 thieves, Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. Baba, 40 thieves.
But I mean, like, you look at that, like, and if you saw this in person too, I mean, usually I say, like, you can't really tell what you're looking at when you see my stuff on, you know, on the camera. Even like when I take a better photo for Instagram, or anything like that, like, it's still like, even in person, this looks pretty black. This looks pretty damn dark. It's only like when the light catches it, the right angle, you kind of go, oh, is that like a violet? Like, is it kind of like, because some of that ultramarine and the alizarin get into the right spot or whatever. It's kind of cool. Sometimes you'll the right light will hit it and it'll look greenish. And you go, oh, what the hell? Like, I stumbled upon this like years ago when I was trying to shape black. I just really was like, everything has a little bit of light and a little bit of color. Like, you know, I'm like nowhere in anybody's camera, right? Let's try to move that up a little bit. How's that? That better? A little better. Okay. Hold on. I'll fix this though. We're gonna be up here for the rest of this, I think. Everybody sick yet? Alright. I should better. Anyway,
Rhyming and stealing.
like, again, kind of going where I was saying is, so the AD's starting to kick in there because my med's all wearing down. The whole idea, like, again, it's like all right, like, look, think about probably like the darkest thing you could probably think of. At least for me, it tends to be like rubber, like tire rubber. It's like about as dark as you think you can get, especially like new tires or like freshly washed tires. But even if you think about how dark those are, sunlight's hitting them. There's something reflecting back. Otherwise, it literally would absorb all light. It'd be, and you wouldn't see anything. You wouldn't see the fucking logos. You wouldn't see any of that shit. So something's hitting that. So there's color there. And it's more than tonal. If you really look hard, you'll see it's more than tonal light. It's not just a gray. You'll start to see those little highlights of blue. You'll see those little bits of, you know, kind of like it does turn like muddy, like grayish green, kind of oxide chromium mixture somewhere in there. That's why I like stuff like this. It's just, this works really well to pull that shit out. More than, like I said, using a flat ivory black. Or you could take the opinion that my college teachers had, which is, you're a fucking moron, Brian. And that works too. And they never said quite those many words. I believe they were more along the lines, I don't see it. But then again, this was also the group of people that, as I mentioned on here, I don't even remember what episode it was, how long ago it was, but you know, these guys also were the ones that saw a portrait, a self-portrait my friend Jenny did in college, and it is a straight-on, like that type of position for the head. She had these earrings that were like little, narrow, little bone things, or whatever, like pointing out, right? Like, I mean, this was as aggressive a painting as I'd ever seen in my life. And there was shit going on that I know about at that time for her. And I'm not going to go into details on that, because that's not my place. But there was shit going on with her that, like, I know she was not in a happy place. And, you know, my teacher saying, this is a very calming self-portrait. And I was like, are you out of your goddamn mind? I literally spat out like that. It was like, and they looked at me like, I'm like, this is an angry portrait. Like, I was like, this is not a happy person right here. This is not anything to be calming. Like, I'm like, I wouldn't fuck with her right now. I didn't say that. I think I did say I wouldn't screw with her right now. Like, I look at this portrait. This is not someone to be trifling with. Oh, why do you see that, Brian? I don't know. Maybe because she looks like a goddamn bull with the way the earrings are sticking out. Like, that might be something to do with it. Like, you know. I got her laughing because I did say, like, I was like, Jenny, like, you know, literally, I feel like if I held a red flag, like, you're charging me, like.
They stood up for love. They stood up for love. Going out of our minds. Masters in every time.
Anyway, long story short on that, I know, too late. Don't be like my college professors. They were never right. Get in here. I want to start using the finer brush. When the rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean up the shore. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, stay with me. When you dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When we sway, I grow weak. I can hear the sound of violence long before it begins. Making thrillers only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me wild. This is gonna sound silly too, but it really has been a very long time since I painted shoes. The last pair I painted was in 2012. I think it might have been 2012. In like early 2012. I believe I was still going through like training at Siemens. You know how sway me smooth, sway me now. You know how sway me smooth, sway me now. I'll be sitting in the camps, watching the ships roll in. When I watch them roll away again, sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for Frisco Bay. I got nothing to live for. Look like nothing's gonna come my way. So just sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything seems to stay the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, 'cause this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam, just to make this dock my home. Now I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
No Christmas music. No kids.
No. How do I?
See my... No. Start over again.
How do I cement my faithful handyman? Just a little boy, because when you're not, he thought you were handyman. Don't get strung out by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not much of a man by the light of day, but at night I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Show you around. You both look like kind of groovy. If you want something visual
That's not too abysmal. We could take in an old Steve Reeves movie. I'm glad we caught you at home. We use your phone. We're both in a bit of a hurry. Just say where we are. Go back to the car. We don't want to be in a worry. Well, you got caught in a flat. Well, how about that? But don't you panic. By the line of the night, it'll seem alright. I'll get you a satanic mechanic. Just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Won't you stay for that? Maybe a bite between my favorite obsession. I've been making a man, blonde hair and a tan. He's good for relieving my tension. Just a special from transsexual Transylvania. Can I buy it? Just a sweet transvestite from transsexual. I got it on here. I used to have it on here. Why it's not playing anymore? Let's shop at Harvest Music. Slab. See what's on the slab. Some flavor with just patience. Maybe the rain. Not to blame. So I'll remove close button. Not a symptom. And goes of every age. Wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see. This our town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene, trick or treat till the neighbors come and die of fright. It's our town. Everybody scream. In this town of Halloween. I am the one hiding. Teeth grown sharp and eyes glowing red. I am the one hiding under your stairs. Fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 In this town we call home. Everyone head to the pumpkin song. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Round the corner and hiding in the trash can. Something's waiting for the house and now. Scream, this is Halloween. Red and side of green. Aren't you scared? Well, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice. Take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of. Everybody scream. Everybody scream. I am the clown with a tearaway face. Here in a flash that gone without a trace. I am who when you call who's there. I am the wind blowing through your hair. I am the shadow of moon and night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween. Tender lies everywhere. Life's no fun without a good scare. That's our job, but we're not mean. In our town of Halloween. In this town, don't we love it now? Everyone's waiting for the next surprise. Now and then Jack might catch you in the back and scream like a banshee, make you jump out of your skin. This is Halloween. Scream, won't you please make way for a very special guy? Man Jack is king of the pumpkin patch. Run to the Pumpkin King now. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween.
In this town.
We call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. La 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 la.
Yay!
Did I mention I love Halloween?
Probably haven't. Alright, we're gonna call it there for the night. It's about 10:30, right? It's about time. Start of the shoes. That makes me happy. It makes me laugh. I think I'd pay for somebody's subscription if they actually knew who that was. Anyway, what now? Alexa, stop. So let's get stupid and confused. Chicks dig it. All right, so yeah, it's almost perfectly 10:30. So now I'm like, no one's camera again. So Tuesdays we don't do anything. Wednesday I'll be back on here, and I can actually go a little later on Wednesday because I have off on Thursday. But I have dentist appointments for the kids, so I gotta do that too. So I can't go too late because I gotta be up still with the kids to school and shit. And same with Thursday because technically I have off on Friday as well. So I suspect we'll be finished this by then. Yeah, for one of those nights. I suspect. I could fuck it all up. Who knows? If that's the case, I gotta talk with the wife because we've been talking about seeing Mary Poppins this weekend. So if I'm gonna do the kids, and spend time with the family and stuff, I can't necessarily do a 24-hour stream. But I'm planning on doing a big canvas, so the 24-hour stream probably won't be affected very much in the fact that we can work on it Sunday and then Monday of next week and Wednesday and Thursday and still have a 24-hour stream Saturday into Sunday the following week. So thinking that's probably how it's going to end up playing out. Because I want to hold to my promise and then try to fill it as quickly as possible. Sorry, I'm just turning off my headphones. Trying to think what else. As always, in the links below, or actually, it's still in the links even if you're looking at this YouTube. It's in the descriptions. You can hit stuff on Two Society Studios. Click the store button. You can find prints and coffee mugs and clocks and all sorts of shit with. You want a shower curtain with my shit on it, go for it. Whatever you want to do. There's also the original art page. It takes 2 clicks. It's like original art and original art again or something like that. I forget how it plays out. It's pretty much that same thing. It's not the commissions button when you click original art. It's the other one. It'll take you to where you can buy paintings if you wanted to. I don't remember what else. I do have the emotes ready for subscribers on Twitch. Still working on the loyalty badges, but technically I don't think anybody gets loyalty badges past if you're only on them for a month. You have to wait till loyalty occurs. But I'll get those made up shortly. I think that's everything. So the people that were ghosting and hiding out here, cool. Thank you for coming by. I am in yellow now for the followers goal. Because we're in the last 16 days or so. We're in the second. We're in the back half of the month now. So it's in yellow. I don't want to hit red. I'd like to hit that goal and get it done. Put it green and make it pretty again. All right. So that's it. Later.